Chosen one, God is funding your life now. Stop worrying. This is not a small moment, and this is not something to scroll past lightly, because what is being revealed right now carries a quiet power that can shift the way you see your life forever. God is speaking gently into your heart, letting you know that the weight you have been carrying is not yours to hold anymore, and something unseen is already moving in your favor, even when you cannot yet touch it. Type Amen if you believe. There is a reason your spirit feels stirred right now, and there is a reason you feel drawn to these words, because God is carefully reminding you that your life is not left to chance or struggle alone. Type 2323 if you agree. The pressure you feel, the silent fears you carry, and the nights you spend thinking about how things will work out are all seen, and none of them have been ignored by Him. God is telling you clearly that He is the source behind every door that will open, every provision that will come, and every unexpected blessing that will find its way into your hands. He is not limited by what you see, and He is not delayed by what seems impossible in your current situation. You may feel like you are standing still, but in truth, something has already begun to shift quietly behind the scenes. There is a gentle movement happening that your eyes cannot yet fully understand, but your heart can begin to trust. Take a moment right now, and if this touches your heart, gently show your support by liking this video, because this simple action helps this message reach someone else who needs this same comfort and peace. Today you have spent so much time trying to figure everything out, trying to make sense of every delay, every closed door, and every moment when things did not go the way you expected. Yet God is asking you to release that need to control every outcome and instead rest in the truth that He is already taking care of what concerns you. His provision is not always loud or immediate, but it is always precise and perfectly timed. He knows exactly what you need, and He knows exactly when you need it. There are moments when it feels like nothing is changing, and those moments can quietly fill your heart with doubt, even when you try to stay strong. But God sees beyond those moments, and He is reminding you that your life is not defined by what you currently lack. Your life is held together by His love, and that love is actively working to bring you into a place of peace, stability, and quiet joy. He is not watching from a distance, and He is not waiting for you to figure everything out on your own. When God says He is funding your life, it goes far beyond money or material things, because He is also restoring your strength, your peace, and your sense of purpose. He is placing new hope inside you even when you feel tired, and He is gently guiding your steps even when you feel uncertain about where you are going. There is a deeper kind of provision that He is pouring into your life, one that strengthens your heart and reminds you that you are never alone. You may have experienced moments where you felt overlooked or forgotten, especially when you saw others moving forward while you seemed to remain in the same place. But God has not forgotten you, and He has not overlooked a single detail of your life. Everything you have gone through has been seen, and everything you are facing right now is being carefully held in His hands. Type 111 if you trust in God. There is a quiet assurance being placed inside you right now, reminding you that your journey is still unfolding in a beautiful and meaningful way. The worry that has been sitting in your heart does not belong there anymore, because God is inviting you into a place of rest that is deeper than your circumstances. He is not asking you to ignore reality, but He is asking you to see it through the lens of His love and faithfulness. When you begin to trust that He is providing for you in ways you cannot yet see, something inside you begins to soften, and the burden you have been carrying starts to feel lighter. There is a peace that comes when you stop trying to force everything into place and instead allow God to lead you step by step. This peace does not mean everything becomes easy overnight, but it means you no longer feel alone in the process. It means you begin to understand that even in the waiting, something meaningful is happening, and even in the silence, God is still present. God is carefully aligning things for you. Even when it seems like nothing is happening at all, He is opening doors that no one else can open, and He is making a way where there seems to be no way before. You do not have to chase what is meant for you, because what is meant for you will find you at the right time. This is part of His provision, and this is part of how He takes care of those He loves. There is a gentle reminder being placed in your heart right now, telling you to let go of the constant worry and to trust that you are being carried through this season. You are not walking through this alone, and you are not responsible for holding everything together by yourself. God is your source, and He is more than enough for every need you have. This calm is not based on everything being perfect around you, but it is rooted in the truth that you are being held and guided every step of the way. Even when your surroundings feel uncertain, there is a steady hand leading you forward. And that hand belongs to a loving God who never lets go. What if abundance had always been influenced by a hidden brain signal buried in classified records and never fully disclosed to the public? This frequency is now creating new pathways, attracting opportunities and reshaping lives faster than expected. Thousands are already using it to draw wealth like never before. Click the link in the description and comments now and activate the money-attracting brainwave today. You may still remember the weight of those moments when you felt overwhelmed, when it seemed like every responsibility was resting on your shoulders and there was no clear way forward. Those memories may still try to rise within you, but they no longer have the same power they once had. God is slowly lifting that weight, replacing it with a deeper understanding that you were never meant to carry everything alone. His presence is not distant or silent, but it is actively working within your life, bringing comfort where there was once fear and bringing light where there was once confusion. As you move through your days, you may begin to notice small changes that feel almost unexplainable yet deeply comforting. There may be moments when you feel a sudden sense of peace, even in situations that once caused you stress or uncertainty. These moments are not random, and they are not without purpose. They are gentle reminders that God is close to you, quietly shaping your path and preparing things ahead of you in ways you cannot fully see yet. Type 2020 to claim miracles. There is also a growing strength within you that may feel unfamiliar at first because it does not come from your own efforts alone. It comes from the assurance that God is your provider, your protector, and your guide. This strength allows you to stand with a quiet confidence even when the future is not completely clear. It allows you to trust that what is meant for you will arrive at the right time and that nothing that belongs to you will be taken away or delayed beyond what is necessary. God is not only providing for your needs in visible ways, but He is also working within your heart, restoring your faith and renewing your sense of hope. There is a healing taking place that goes beyond what can be seen on the surface, a healing that touches the deeper parts of your soul. It is a healing that removes the fear of not having enough, the fear of being left behind, and the fear of facing life alone. In its place, God is planting a quiet assurance that you are cared for, valued, and never forgotten. There may still be days when you feel uncertain, when old thoughts try to return and bring back a sense of worry or doubt. But even in those moments, something has changed within you. You no longer feel completely overwhelmed because there is a small but steady voice inside you reminding you to trust, to breathe, and to rest in God's care. That voice is growing stronger with each passing day, and it is guiding you toward a place of deeper peace. God is carefully arranging things in your life, even when the process feels slow or unclear. He is opening paths that were once hidden, and He is removing obstacles that once seemed impossible to overcome. You may not always see these changes happening in real time, but they are unfolding in ways that are both precise and meaningful. Nothing is being wasted and nothing is happening without purpose. There is also a new sense of patience forming within you, one that allows you to wait without feeling anxious or restless. This patience is not about doing nothing, but about trusting that everything is being handled in the right way and at the right time. It is about understanding that God's timing is not rushed, but it is always perfect. When you begin to embrace this truth, you find yourself becoming more at ease, even in situations that once caused you stress. As this transformation continues, you may notice that your perspective is slowly changing. You begin to see your life not as a series of problems to solve, but as a journey that is being guided with care and intention. You begin to understand that every step, every delay, and every unexpected turn has a purpose, even if that purpose is not immediately clear. This understanding brings a sense of peace that is deeper than temporary relief, because it is rooted in trust. God is not asking you to have all the answers, and He is not expecting you to understand every detail of what is happening. He is simply inviting you to trust Him, to lean into His presence, and to allow Him to carry the weight that you have been holding for so long. This invitation is not a burden, but a gift, one that allows you to experience a kind of rest that goes beyond your circumstances. There is something beautiful about the way God works in your life, often in quiet and gentle ways that do not draw attention but still create lasting change. He does not force his way into your life, but he moves with care and intention, respecting your journey while guiding you towards something better. This approach may feel subtle at times, but it is deeply powerful because it allows transformation to happen in a way that feels natural and lasting. You are being prepared for something greater than what you have experienced before, even if you cannot fully see it yet. This preparation is not always easy, but it is always meaningful. It is shaping you into someone who can receive and handle the blessings that are coming your way. It is strengthening your heart, deepening your faith, and helping you become more grounded in the truth that you are never alone. As you continue to move forward, remember that you are not walking this path by yourself. God is with you in every step, in every moment, and in every situation. His presence is constant. Even when your feelings change or your circumstances shift, He is your foundation, your support, and your source of strength. There is no need to rush. A concealed brainwave once stored in classified files is said to ignite strong prosperity. In just 7 minutes, you can unlock the switch in your mind that draws abundance like a magnet. Click the link in the video description and comments below to activate your hidden wealth wave right now. Let this truth settle deeply within your heart, allowing it to replace the worry and fear that once took up so much space. You are being provided for, guided, and protected in ways that are both seen and unseen. Your life is not uncertain in the way it once felt, because it is being held by a loving God who knows exactly what you need and when you need it. As this understanding grows within you, you begin to feel a sense of freedom that you may not have experienced before. It is the freedom that comes from letting go of constant worry and embracing a deeper trust. It is the freedom that allows you to live more fully in the present moment without being consumed by fear of the future. God is continuing to work in your life even now, bringing things together in a way that reflects His love and care for you. You are not forgotten, and you are not left behind. You are being guided towards something meaningful, something beautiful, and something that will bring peace to your heart. This is not a temporary feeling that comes and goes, but a growing foundation that strengthens with every step you take in faith. You are being guided into a way of living where you no longer react to every uncertainty with worry, but instead respond with calm assurance that you are being cared for in ways you cannot always see. You may begin to notice that your thoughts are becoming less heavy, and your heart is no longer carrying the same constant tension it once held. This change is not something you forced or created on your own, but something that God is gently building within you. He is removing the pressure that once made you feel like everything depended on your effort alone, and He is replacing it with a quiet understanding that He is actively involved in every part of your life. This shift is subtle, but it is deeply powerful because it changes how you experience each moment of your journey. There was a time when you felt like you had to push through everything on your own, trying to hold things together, even when you felt exhausted inside. Those days are beginning to fade, not because life has suddenly become perfect, but because your perspective is changing. God is teaching you that you are not alone in any situation and that His support is always present even when you do not feel it immediately. This truth is becoming more real to you, and it is bringing a sense of relief that you may not have known before. As this understanding grows, you may find yourself becoming more patient with your own journey, allowing things to unfold without the same urgency or pressure you once felt. You are learning that everything does not have to happen all at once, and that there is a purpose in the process itself. God is shaping you through each moment, preparing you not only to receive what is coming, but also to hold on to it with wisdom and strength. This preparation is part of His provision, and it is just as important as the blessings that will follow. There is also a new sense of clarity beginning to form within you, helping you see your life in a different light. Situations that once seemed confusing are starting to make more sense, and paths that once felt uncertain are becoming clearer. This clarity is not always loud or obvious, but it comes as a gentle knowing that you are on the right path. It brings a quiet confidence that allows you to move forward without constantly second-guessing yourself or your decisions. God is also restoring parts of your heart that may have been affected by past disappointments or unmet expectations. Those moments may have left you feeling uncertain about what to expect from life. But now there is a healing taking place that is slowly rebuilding your trust. This healing is not rushed, but it is steady and intentional, bringing you back to a place where hope feels real again. It is a reminder that your story is not defined by what went wrong, but by what is being made right. There is something deeply comforting about knowing that God is not only aware of your needs, but is actively providing for them in ways that are both seen and unseen. This provision is not always immediate or obvious, but it is always present. It may come through unexpected opportunities, through moments of peace, or through the quiet strength that carries you through difficult times. Each of these is a sign that you are being supported, even when it does not look the way you expected. You may also begin to notice that your focus is shifting away from what you lack and toward what is already present in your life. This shift is important because it allows you to see the ways in which God has already been providing for you. It helps you recognize that even in moments of uncertainty, you have never been completely without support. This awareness brings gratitude, and that gratitude opens your heart even more to the peace that God is offering you. As you continue forward, there may still be moments when old fears try to return, reminding you of past struggles or uncertainties. But those fears no longer have the same power they once did because something inside you has changed. You now carry a deeper understanding that your life is not out of control and that you are not alone in facing whatever comes your way. This understanding acts as a shield, protecting your peace and helping you remain steady even in challenging situations. God is continuing to work in ways that you may not fully understand, but you can trust that everything is unfolding with purpose and care. He is not rushing the process, and He is not leaving anything unfinished. Every detail is being handled with precision, and every step is leading you closer to a place of greater peace and fulfillment. You are not behind, and you are not missing out on anything that is meant for you. Deep within your brain is a small area tied to wealth and success. Once hidden in restricted studies and classified documents, this newly uncovered frequency is helping people exchange financial stress for ease, and God has led you to see this message at this very moment. Click the link in the description and comments to activate this hidden brainwave now. There is also a sense of renewal taking place within you, one that brings fresh energy and a new outlook on life. You may find yourself feeling more hopeful, more open, and more willing to embrace what lies ahead. This renewal is a sign that God is restoring your spirit, giving you the strength to move forward with confidence and trust. It is a reminder that no matter what you have been through, there is always a new beginning waiting for you. Type yes to affirm. This journey you are on is not random or without direction, but it is being guided with care and intention. Every step you take is part of a larger plan that is designed to bring you into a place of peace, stability, and joy. You may not always see the full picture, but you can trust that it is being created with your best interests at heart. This trust allows you to let go of the need to control everything and instead rest in the assurance that you are being led in the right direction. God is not only providing for your needs, but He is also shaping your heart in a way that allows you to experience life more fully. He is helping you move beyond fear and into a place of deeper connection with Him, where you can feel His presence more clearly and trust His guidance more fully. This connection is what brings lasting peace, because it is rooted in something that does not change. There is a quiet confidence growing within you, one that does not rely on external circumstances but is grounded in the knowledge that you are being cared for. This confidence allows you to face each day with a sense of calm, knowing that whatever comes your way, you are not facing it alone. It is a strength that comes from within, but it is fueled by something greater than yourself. Type 1919 to receive miracles. As you continue on this path, remember that you are being supported in ways that go beyond what you can see. Your life is being guided with love, with care, and with a purpose that is greater than anything you could imagine on your own. You are not alone, and you are not forgotten. You are being carried forward into something meaningful, something peaceful, and something that will bring a deep sense of fulfillment to your heart. This confidence does not come from having all the answers, but from knowing that the one who holds your future is already working things out in your favor. There was a time when you felt uncertain about what would come next, and that uncertainty created a heaviness that followed you through your days. But now, even when things are not fully clear, there is a quiet assurance that you are not lost, and you are not without direction. God is leading you step by step, even when you cannot see the entire path ahead. And this guidance is more reliable than anything you could create on your own. You are learning to trust each step as it comes rather than trying to control what lies beyond your reach. As this trust grows, you may notice that your heart feels lighter, as if something has been lifted that you did not even realize you were carrying. This lightness is not a coincidence, but a sign that God is removing burdens that were never meant for you to hold. He is replacing them with peace, with clarity, and with a deeper understanding that your life is not dependent on your strength alone. This transformation is happening gently, but it is creating lasting change within you. There is also a renewed sense of purpose beginning to awaken inside you, one that feels calm rather than rushed and steady rather than uncertain. God is helping you see that your life has meaning beyond what you have experienced so far, and that every step you take is part of something greater. This purpose is not about pressure or expectation, but about alignment with the path that has been prepared for you. It is a reminder that you are here for a reason, and that reason is unfolding in its own perfect time. You may begin to notice that opportunities are starting to appear in ways that feel natural and unforced, as if things are coming together without the same struggle you once faced. These moments are part of God's provision, and they are signs that doors are opening in alignment with His plan for you. You do not have to chase what is meant for you, because what is meant for you is already being drawn toward you. This is the beauty of trusting in God's timing, because it removes the pressure to make everything happen on your own. There is also a deeper sense of gratitude growing within you, one that allows you to appreciate even the smallest blessings in your life. This gratitude is not forced, but it comes naturally as you begin to see how much has already been provided for you. It shifts your focus away from what is missing and toward what is present, and in doing so it opens your heart even more to the peace that God is offering. Gratitude becomes a quiet reminder that you are already being cared for in ways that are meaningful and real. At times you may still feel moments of hesitation, especially when stepping into something new or unfamiliar. But even in those moments, there is a steady presence guiding you, reminding you that you are not alone. God is giving you the courage to move forward even when you feel unsure, and that courage is enough to carry you through. You do not need to have everything figured out, because you are being led by a wisdom that is greater than your own. Type 666 if you trust Jesus. As you continue to move through this season, you may begin to see connections between past experiences and present opportunities that you did not notice before. Things that once felt like setbacks may now reveal themselves as preparation, helping you understand that nothing was wasted. God has been using every part of your journey to shape you, to strengthen you, and to bring you to this point where you are ready to receive more. This realization brings a sense of peace, because it shows you that your life has always been moving forward, even when it felt still. A 7-second brainwave approach, previously limited to elite groups and stored in classified files, is now available to everyone, and many call it the 30-second miracle. Researchers claim it stimulates a dormant brain center associated with prosperity and blessings. Click the link in the comments below before it is removed from the internet again. There is a calm rhythm forming in your life now, one that is not driven by urgency or fear, but by trust and patience. This rhythm allows you to move at a pace that feels right without the pressure to rush or force outcomes. It is a rhythm that aligns with God's timing, and it brings a sense of balance that you may not have experienced before. In this rhythm, you find space to breathe, to reflect, and to simply be present in each moment. God is also strengthening your inner resilience, giving you the ability to remain steady even when challenges arise. This resilience is not about ignoring difficulties, but about facing them with a sense of peace that comes from knowing you are supported. It allows you to navigate life with a calm confidence, trusting that whatever comes your way, you have the strength to handle it. This strength is a gift, and it is being nurtured within you with care. You may also find that your relationships are beginning to shift in subtle but meaningful ways, reflecting the changes that are happening within you. As you become more grounded and at peace, you naturally bring that same energy into your interactions with others. This creates a sense of harmony that extends beyond your own life, touching those around you in quiet but powerful ways. God is using your growth not only for your benefit, but also as a source of light for others. Type 122 if you walk by faith. As this journey continues, remember that you are being guided toward a place of deeper fulfillment, one that goes beyond temporary success or fleeting moments of happiness. This fulfillment comes from living in alignment with God's plan, where you feel a sense of peace that remains even when circumstances change. It is a state of being that is grounded in trust, in faith, and in the understanding that your life is being held with care. There is no need to look back with regret or to feel anxious about what lies ahead, because everything is unfolding exactly as it should. You are being led forward with intention, and every step is bringing you closer to a place where you can fully experience the peace and provision that God has prepared for you. This journey is not about perfection, but about growth, trust, and the quiet assurance that you're exactly where you need to be. There was a time when every small challenge felt like something that could disrupt your entire sense of peace, and you may have found yourself overthinking every detail, trying to predict outcomes that were never yours to control. But now something inside you is changing in a meaningful way, allowing you to release that constant need to figure everything out. God is showing you that your peace does not come from having all the answers, but from trusting the one who already knows the path ahead. This shift is bringing you into a place where you can breathe more freely without the same tension that once filled your thoughts. As this peace grows, you may begin to notice that your reactions to situations are becoming more gentle and measured rather than rushed or overwhelmed. This is a sign that your heart is being renewed and that God is teaching you how to respond with faith instead of fear. You are learning to pause, to trust, and to allow things to unfold without immediately assuming the worst. This new way of responding is creating space for calmness to remain even when life presents unexpected turns. There is also a quiet sense of security forming within you, one that does not depend on external stability but comes from knowing that you are being provided for in ways that go beyond what you can see. God is reminding you that your life is not dependent on your own strength alone, and that His provision is constant even when it is not immediately visible. This security is becoming a foundation that you can stand on no matter what is happening around you.